Conspiracy Makers. Unsolved.
Welcome to the very first episode of Conspiracy Makers Unsolved, the pre-show to BBC Three's brand new show all about, you guessed it, conspiracy theories. I'm your host, Benjamin Crisp, and I'm joined by Ellie Hemingway and Thomas Broadley, the team captains, who will be going head-to-head in our first series. You guys ready to jump right in?
In tweed.
Like you wouldn't believe.
Fantastic. Before we do, I'd just like to remind everyone that everything we talk about on here isn't fact.
It's fiction!
Now that's out of the way, let's get started. Before you guys start planning your own conspiracies for this week's show, do you have any favourites that come to mind when you think conspiracies? You don't have to believe in them necessarily.
I think Ellie had one.
Yes, I've got one. I believe wholeheartedly that Leonardo da Vinci was a time traveller.
Why?
Because he did too many things in his life. It's not possible.
You couldn't be a sailor and a flat earther, because you'd always feel on edge.
Did you know that innocent smoothies are owned by the Coca-Cola Corporation?
No.
I didn't know that. That's not a conspiracy.
And they claim to be so health
Exactly.
focused.
John F. Kennedy.
He got shot, yeah.
He did, but by whom? Ooh,
I've got a
nobody
theory
knows.
on this.
Right, well, please.
I think that crazy guy, I don't remember what his name was, Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah.
Shot him from the library, or the book depository, that they keep calling it.
Mhm.
And I reckon he got shot once there, in the neck. And the kind of guard who was
Give me
supposed to
the
be looking after
details,
him.
man.
Sorry, it's just that he got shot twice. And that's the big problem. I think the second one was his guard going, "What was that?" Spinning around, hitting him by accident. Now he's shot twice, and we can't tell anyone. Right, do you guys feel ready to know what your topic is for Friday's episode?
Yes, please,
Oh
Ben.
yeah.
In that case, here's what the public chose for you. And listeners, if you'd like to be involved in choosing next week's topic, the poll will open after Friday's show on all our social media, so check out @ConspiracyMakers101 on Instagram, Threads, and TikTok.
Shameless plug there.
We're ready for the theme. Come on.
Okay, alright. The theme for tomorrow is... Thank you, Ellie. Outer space! Theorists, do you both have a title for your competitor?
We do.
Definitely.
Alright, so for the theme of outer space, what have you come up with for Thomas, Ellie?
My theory is why Pluto is actually the biggest planet.
I mean, it sounds like a thrill ride.
That is something. Do you think you can handle that?
I'm going to give it my best shot. I felt bad about this title because I thought it was too mean, but now, not so much.
Well, that doesn't fill me with much confidence, Thomas.
Let's hear it then. What will Ellie have to title her theory?
Ellie's theory will be called Mars Hostel.
No!
And on that note, I'd like to thank you all for joining us on Conspiracy Makers Unsolved.
Be sure to tune in at 9 p.m. on Friday on BBC Three to see what I come up with for the title Why Pluto is Actually the Biggest Planet.
And what I managed to pull together for Mars Hostel. It's gonna be tough.
And remember, it's not a fact.
It's fiction!
PM